Hi, it's Disney Girl, and this video is a Disney's Magic Kingdoms Games Facebook live stream recap. So guys, it is official. Disney's Magic Kingdoms Games has just confirmed that we are getting Moana in the next new update. So I'm very excited about this. It's going to be a limited time event, which means it's going to be 20 some days long, and we're going to have to collect 7 new characters, a costume or so, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about everything that they talked about in that stream. So I'm really excited about that, and also I'm going to be doing a live stream myself at 3 o'clock. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. I'm going to be talking to you guys about in more detail what we obviously saw, because this is going to be pretty quick. I'm just going to be sort of showing you guys. So if you don't want to watch like 10 or 15 minutes or 20, whatever they did in their live stream and stuff like that, you can get all of the details here. So I will be talking to you guys in more detail about what is coming in the secondary storyline and everything, and what we need to do to get ready for that. So again, make sure to stay tuned for my live stream coming to you in like an hour. So I'm really excited about doing that and chatting with you guys about everything. All right, so let's just jump right into it. All right, so the parade float we saw, I was a little bit surprised about, to be honest. I'll give more of my opinions when I do the live stream, but here it is. Hey Hey's parade float. It is really cute. It's hilarious, to be honest. I was not expecting that at all, but you know what? I think it's quite an interesting addition, that's for sure. Then we have got the battlegrounds. Okay, so the battlegrounds here are Kakamora, just everywhere. It is crazy. It's just Kakamoras everywhere. So that is going to be, I guess, what we are trying to battle. So I'm really actually looking forward to seeing what the animations are when the time comes for that. Not quite sure how it's going to go, but I will give it some more thought, that's for sure. It looks pretty cute, though, all the Kakamoras jumping around and bouncing off the drum and stuff. It's quite humorous, that's for sure. All right, so some of the decorations we are going to be able to get. One of them we have to do well on the leaderboard event to actually get, and that is the Kakamora Gold Trophy. So that is the one at the far side of the screen there, obviously the only gold trophy that you can see. And that is, again, going to be for the top players who do really well in the leaderboard event. So hopefully I will be one of those players. Now, next, we can see right beside it is a little bench. It's a little unusual. It's not your classic Disney Magic Kingdoms bench, but I think it's actually really cute. It's a palm tree. Yeah, so the kids are going to sit under the palm tree. Pretty cute. So right beside it, we have got the monster tapestry, and I think on the tapestry it actually shows Tamatoa as one of the monsters. I wish they had like more than one of those. I think that would have been pretty cool, but I am definitely happy with getting one of those decorations for sure. It should be pretty easy, but we'll have to wait until the start of the event to know for sure. All right, next we're going into concessions. So the first concession here that we can see is the oar stand. So it's Moana's oar, and right beside it is Maui's hook stand. I think it's just called the hook stand, but it is Maui's hook. So I think that's pretty cool. We're gonna have kids walking around with some interesting stuff in their hands, that's for sure. Now let's check out what they're gonna have on their heads. Yes, it is the shell hat stand. Yeah, that is a little unexpected, to be honest, but I think it's going to look really cute on the kids walking around the park. And obviously we need to have at least one food stand, and that would be the grilled pineapple stand. So again, I wasn't really expecting that one, but you know what? I think it's actually going to be really cute. I wonder if the kids will actually like sit on the palm tree bench and eat it, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure if they'll just hold it in their hands, but yeah, again, we'll just sort of have to check it out though once the event starts. All right, so here we go into attractions. Dun, 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 dun. So the first one is Moana's boat. So that apparently is going to have some interesting animations. We are going to be getting some animations apparently with Moana, actually. I think she's probably going to be standing beside the boat where those footprints are, and I'm assuming the ocean is going to come and maybe do something fun with her hair or something like that. I think that'd be really cool. And you can't really see it from this shot. You can see a little bit of a shadow behind the palm tree, but apparently there's like the sea turtle that's super cute in the movie that Moana saves, I think is going to be sort of floating through there. You're not going to be able to see it, but you will see the shadow. So I think that's quite an interesting detail, that's for sure. Next attraction is going to be the Kakamora boat. So I'm seeing a common theme here, Kakamora. So he is not going to be one of the characters though, a little spoiler ahead of time. Kakamora will not be a character in this event. So maybe we'll get the king of it all later on in a tower challenge. I don't quite know, but there is a lot of stuff here to do with them. So it's quite cool. All the coconuts. And guys, again, one of them actually bounces off the drum. So pretty cool. Not gonna lie, there's some really great animations already with that. We don't even have to wait for a character to go there. All right, the next one is going to be the homecoming celebration. So again, I wasn't expecting this one, but apparently in Hong Kong, it's actually a stage show. So that makes sense why it's actually like this. It's actually in one of the Disney parks in Hong Kong. And yeah, they have this. So I have not seen that, but if you guys have, you can let me know in the comments below. That definitely would be really cool if you've been there, or maybe you live right next to the park. Who knows? Next, we've got Tamatoa's Lair. So Tamatoa, guys, is a video game, basically. Yeah, strange, but I love the color of this attraction, and I think it's gonna look really great around my Little Mermaid section right now. The rest of it I feel is like my Lilo and Stitch area. It needs to kind of blend in with that, but Tamatoa is definitely going over there with the Little Mermaid. All the purples and stuff to do with that event is gonna look great, and I'll show you guys what I mean during my live stream for sure. So let's jump into the characters because we're all dying to know what those were, right? Yes. So a little bit of a shocker with some of the characters. Not a huge shock, but I think we're missing at least one character that I think quite a few of us are going to be a little bit upset about. I'm already feeling a little bit annoyed about this, but I'll talk about that in a minute. So the first character here is the Chief. So Chief Tui is Moana's dad. So he's the first one there. I'll show you guys what the welcome screen, like a screenshot of what that looked like in just a second here. Next beside is Grammatala. So yep, she's coming, thank goodness. I was worried they weren't gonna add her because she passes away in the movie, but they did include her, so I'm super duper happy about that. Next is Pua, and all of us, I'm sure, are super excited that Pua is going to be one of the characters for sure. Now, I had predicted that Pua might be a paid character. He is not going to be, guys, so you will be able to get him without gems or real money. He will be available to you guys just by playing. So I'm thinking that we're going to probably be starting with Cinna, maybe, who is the next character here. So unless we start with the Chief, I'm not quite sure. I think it's either going to be Cinna or the Chief, but again, we'll have to wait to find out a little bit closer to the time. So Cinna, then we have to have Moana because it's a Moana event, and obviously if you have Moana, Maui is not far behind, and we had to include him. So I love all the detail on Maui, all the tattoos and stuff like that for sure. And finally, Heihei. Yes, guys, Heihei. Now, the two paid characters in all of this are going to be Heihei and Grammatala. So, Heihei, guys, if you love Heihei as much as I do, we're going to have to buy him with gems or real money. Grammatala, I think, is also another fan favorite, at least of mine. Do I love Grammatala more than Pua? I don't think so, but I think everyone probably would have been pretty upset if Pua and Heihei had been paid. And two, there would have been no dialogue. So there's more dialogue, obviously, with Grammatala. So that being said, I'm actually glad that they included her as a paid character rather than having Pua and Heihei. But you can let me know in the comments below what characters maybe you guys thought would have been the paid character. So let's take a look at the welcome screens a little bit. So again, they're just screenshots, but we can see Heihei's here. He's got his boat snacks. Well, his boat snacks, but he's our boat snack. So, you know, it's a circle of life right there. So Heihei actually tries to go for his snack and naturally just misses. It doesn't look like he's gonna miss there, but at the last second he changes his mind on where the food actually is. So yeah. Next is Moana. This isn't the best screenshot ever, but I thought it was amazing because she looked super intense. So yeah, pretty neat. I thought she would have come in though on like a wave or something like that. I think that would have been really cool. Something sort of similar what they did with King Triton. I don't know. Something like that. I thought there was going to be some sort of interaction with the water with Moana, but there was not. She just kind of comes in super crazy. Next is Cinna. Her welcome screen, I'd have to say, was probably the least interesting, to be honest. Right next to Grandma Tala, but yeah. I think Cinna, I would have expected her maybe to like do some sort of trick with her arm and shoulder with the coconut. I don't know. I think that would have been really fun. And then next we've got Pua. Pua looks so tiny. Oh my goodness. I guess what did I expect? But Pua is super small there, just sitting in the kingdom. Next is, obviously, as we can see here, Grandma Tala. She just sort of walks in. Not too much happening here. I thought maybe she could have high-fived the ocean or something and not ride in on it, but just like, I don't know, do something fun like that. But no interaction with the water in the park. Then there's Chief Tui, and actually in Chief Tui's welcome screen, Moana appears. She kind of just keeps walking, but she does appear there for a brief few seconds, so I thought that was pretty fun. I have to say, Maui's is probably the best welcome screen that they did. He definitely looks like he's having quite a bit of fun with his fishhook, but I love the screenshot that I got here of Maui. It's totally him, right? Now, the only thing is I can't really see, I mean, maybe you can if you look super close, but is obviously the little mini Maui, the tattoo on his pec. So you can't really see it, but if you look really close by his teeth hook, you can actually sort of see his arm sort of propping up one of the tattoos, which is actually, I think he's holding up the sky, to be honest. So yeah, anyways, that is the characters for the Moana event. Let me know if you guys are disappointed that Tamatoa did not appear in the character list. I think, though, guys, Tamatoa will be a character that they do add during a tower challenge later on, probably like next year or something like that in the kingdom. I mean, you guys can give me your opinion on that, but I wouldn't get too disappointed. I know it's disappointing he's not in the event and not in your kingdom now, but I think he will be coming later. And I think if enough of us say, hey, we want Tamatoa, I think that they respond to a lot of our feedback and what we give them. So I think that is definitely one of the suggestions I am going to be passing along, to add Tamatoa in a tower challenge later. Because I understand like adding Cinna or King Tui later, I can see that not being as fun of a tower challenge for sure, but adding Tamatoa, that would be super duper important, and I think a lot of us are gonna go crazy for him during that tower challenge. So let's get on to costumes. We only got one costume, which I was a little disappointed about, to be honest, but I think maybe in the future, maybe they'll give Moana another one, but they should have given her more of a chief look as well as like having her comfy cozy costume. But we can see her comfy cozy costume finally. So Tamatoa is on her shirt and it says #shiny, I believe, on the shirt, so it's pretty cool. I have to say though, the one thing with all of the comfy cozy costumes, guys, is their body shape's a little different, but also their face shape. So if you look at Moana's here, it's super different, her face shape. Like, I'm not quite sure why they went about doing it that way. I don't remember it being like that during the Ralph Breaks the Internet movie, but yeah, anyways, that is sort of what the comfy cozy costume looks like. So I'm definitely going to be getting that one and trying to get her to a level 9 over the next couple of months so that she can interact with the dressing room, because I know there's going to be interaction with it. So guys, there you have it. The 4 new attractions, 4 new concessions, 3 new decorations, which one of them though is not guaranteed that you'll ever get unless you do well in a leaderboard event. And then obviously these 7 characters and 1 additional costume. So super duper awesome, and I cannot wait for this event, but I am even more excited, guys, about talking to you guys about what you thought about everything that we saw in Disney Magic Kingdom's Games Facebook or in my video here. So I'm really looking forward to chatting with you guys about that. So make sure you guys tune into the live stream. Literally, I think it's like less than an hour now by the time I get this video up. So thanks guys so much for watching this video. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell for post notifications, because I will be giving you guys lots of tips, especially for you beginners out there, on how to get through these limited time events. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.